What's up, cousins? It's me, Don't Call Me White Girl, your favorite cousin, and I have amazing news. This is my real hair, and the podcast is on sale. Ho! That's right. It's still $6.99 monthly, but instead of the normal $1,286, it is now $14,999 annually. That's right, baby. Save yourself a couple bucks and subscribe to my podcast. Get unlimited BTS, special access to episodes that only the subscribing cousins can see, unlimited access to our exclusive Discord chat. Subscribe to the podcast today, baby. $49.99 for the year. If you want to go to cheap route, still $69.99. Excuse me. If you want to go to cheap route, it's still $6.99 monthly, but only now, right now, can you get it for $10,999 annually. Get off of this commercial and subscribe right now. Right now! Welcome to America's Best Podcast, starring me, Damona, a.k.a. Don't Call Me White Girl, featuring Phelps, a.k.a. Mr. Get Put Out the Spot. Tapped in. What's up, Phelps?
What's happening?
I can't deal with his attitude. We starting off on a bad note. Angie Stone has passed away. That is
Peace, Angie Stone.
Yes, I'm a big Angie Stone fan. I can vividly remember watching her videos on television and loving her videos. Pretty black skin, big smile. It's crazy because I said that I know a little bit about Angie, and I asked Tom, what did he know about her or whatever, and I was on live chatting about it, and basically what ended up happening, somebody was saying, oh, remember when she dated D'Angelo. And she didn't just date D'Angelo, she had a kid by D'Angelo. Yeah. Recently he went viral for something. I think he's like a singer or he does music or something. But he's a big guy. Like, he's chubby, he a big guy. Yeah.
He ain't lose. Is that why he went viral? Did he just lose the weight?
I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember whatever the story was, I'm talking about within the last 3 to 6 months, this boy's picture was everywhere. Because people were so surprised that he was a big guy. Why, I don't know. His mom was always a big woman. She might come from a big family, you know. But yeah, it's pretty sad. It was a car accident. It sounds pretty like tragic. Yeah, it's sad, super sad. I wonder what they're going to do. Like, you know how when somebody passes away, that like the next award show or whatever, they'll have like a tribute to them. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like some people are big enough where they should just automatically do it. You know?
I feel like a black award show should and most likely will do it. I don't expect, I'm not expecting it from a non-black, whatever,
Yeah. I'll revisit that topic, but yeah. Ramadan Mubarak to all the Muslims. I hope everybody has a blessed month. Inshallah, and everybody enjoys each other, enjoys this time to like fall back a bit. Yeah, that's that. What else? Donald Trump, JD Vance, and Vlad, I think his name is Vladimir. Vladimir runs, what's his name? Zelensky. Is it Vladimir Zelensky? Okay. Arguing in the White House. Crazy. It looked like an SNL skit. Like, literally, the first thing I said when I saw the argument like that, I sent it to somebody and I was like, I'm going to miss you so much when the world ends. It's just crazy. Like, it's just like everything is so upside down. It's just crazy. It just feels like a long running prank. You know what I mean? Like, I keep waiting for them to be like, side, y'all. And then Kamala and them come in like, we won't be regular people, you know? Like, it's at this point, it's not even about like Democrat, Republican. He is crazy. Like, this really bugging. Like, he is on such a power trip that it's laughable every day. It don't stop. Like, so I'm assuming you haven't seen it, have you? Did you see them arguing? Crazy. I mean, like, legit, the wildest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, I don't even know how you didn't see it. They're in the Oval Office, and he's the president of Ukraine. Is that what he's called? Okay. He's the president of Ukraine. We're allies of them. We're supposed to take care of them. Putin invaded them, right? Russia is not our ally. We don't with Russia at all. But everybody knows that Donald Trump is like obsessed with Putin. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like he just loves him. Donald Trump wants to be a dictator. I think he like how he do things. Putin is like deplorable. You know what I mean? Putin's the kind of guy, you an influencer in his country, you got 3,000 followers talking that Putin did this, Putin do that. You're gonna die. And guess how you're gonna die? By poison. You know how many people that's in media over there that just eat a pizza and die? It's the most common thing. It's literally going, get your DoorDash spiced up and you're gonna go to bed. 90-90 bye-bye for putting you something on TikTok about his vicious. And that's who Donald Trump looks up to, obsessed with. I feel like models himself after in some ways. But he invaded Ukraine. But it's like, you tell me if I'm wrong, Zach. What I got out of it, and that's with me trying to understand as much. That's the thing, because the people don't follow politics because it's confusing or don't make sense. Cool, it makes sense. You know, I understand that. But it's like, it's really not as difficult to understand as you think. And these is dumb. So if you never understood nothing that was going on politically, you can now. Okay? It's slow. But what I got out of it was, they was basically on some like, you ain't even say thank you to us. Basically bow down and suck our because we all you got, you broke. That's what I got out of it. And you know what Americans were saying? How dare he go to the White House without wearing a suit? He had a turtleneck on. He had a turtleneck and cargos on, and he was irked. He kept saying what? He was trying to go back and forth, you feel me, with him and like stand up to him, but they, first of all, they was jumping him, and then they was doing that white man thing where it's like, let me think. Like how white men get on some like real authoritative, listen, no, you're going to listen. And we're going to like that. And they was like, oh, but he still tried to stand his ground. But so many people that reactions I saw, it was like, y'all got this backwards. Why would he wear a turtleneck? Who the f is he to disrespect and not? It's like, bro, what, this shouldn't be on TV today. Exactly. He's been invited to the White House. You think he bought the cameras? You doofy. He walks into a televised situation that's supposed to be a private conversation. That's our doing. That's them. The crazy. Literally. I looked at that like this. Like the first thing I said was like, damn, I wonder if I'll get some dick before the world's over. It just feels real close. The way they were arguing, because at one point he says to them, the guy, Vladimir, he says to them, you don't know war because you haven't felt it yet. In the United States, we have not experienced war on our grounds. We fight wars other places. The closest thing we ever had to war was Pearl Harbor. You know what I mean? And that was Hawaii. You know what I mean? It's like, what, a terror attack? You know? I mean, I guess we never really experienced that, but that's the point he was making, correct? Did you see that part? He was like, you haven't experienced war, but one day you will. I was like, oh, what the f does that mean? What is he saying?
I mean, it's
who's coming?
It's hard to war with America though, because we got beef. It's hard to war overseas. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to, like, if we had beef with Canada or Mexico, that would be one thing. We don't have problems with neighboring countries, so it's harder. You got to think, if you got to send a missile 80 million miles and we got something to block the missile that we could see coming from across the water, what you gonna do?
Attack us from inside and put it in the subway. Don't get on YouTube.
But Mona, listen
Don't
to what
get on YouTube.
But Mona, listen to what everything you name is gonna be like a overt. It's never gonna turn into a this versus like this on soil. Yeah.
Well, according to Vlad, that's what Donald Trump said. Because he said to him, you'll go down or something like that. And Donald Trump just straight went, no, we only go up. You're wrong. No, we won't. We're the best. Listen, you know what it is. Yo, if I was Vlad, I would have got escorted out in cuffs. I would have tore that up. I would have been in that on some throwing yous up, disrespecting, pouring liquor out. Y'all want to pull the cameras out? I'd have turned around, pulled my white and put it in the camera. Said, America, y'all. Because they was trying to embarrass them. What is the point of that? An argument. What is the point? Nothing really can be done off of their words. People got to vote and shit, right? Ukraine is a democracy, correct? It has to be because we wouldn't support them. That's why we don't support. That's why we don't support Russia. Then we had a Cold War. We fought them.
Cold War mean you ain't really. That's the meaning of it.
Oh, that's what Cold War mean.
It's like not as much fighting.
Shut up. Guess what I thought? Snow. I kid you not. Damn. You know what was a hot war? Vietnam. We got our ass whooped. Your father fought in Vietnam, didn't he? Damn, I thought I knew that about you. Next topic. Because clearly y'all don't give a y'all don't care.
We just told you what a Cold War was, but we don't care.
No. Cold War.
What?
No.
We know history.
Cold War and it really, I don't know, it frightens me. This stuff that's going on. I don't know if I'm tripping or what, but like the things that are happening is crazy. You know what else I just read? So the DEI thing, right? Donald Trump feels like that's So if you were hired, you're black because you were black, disabled because you're disabled, whatever, that's do away with that, whatever. Some companies have rolled with it. Some companies have said, F you, we're not doing it. Verizon for sure said, F you, we're not doing it, right? He's with them. He's punishing them for that. I didn't know he could do that. He's punishing them for that.
The companies for not like
the company, because a lot of companies bow down, but the ones that didn't, it's a problem. Like that's crazy. Listen, the way these companies turn on people, how these billionaires don't care to have a company with some type of moral, like that's, you know, like what? Like we should be giving incentives out for companies that do shit like that. You feel me? Why the whole thing about, because I watched this interview with this black general. You know the black general that just lost his job? He got fired. Okay. The black general, he was doing an interview. He was like, you know, I don't want no job for no DEI. I want to be remembered only for what I did as a general. You feel me? The type of center. I believe he might have been a 5-star general. They replaced him with a 2-star or 3-star general, a white man. But that's the thing. DEI, because there's black people that think we don't need that. They shouldn't have that. This is why you're stupid. Whenever you're in a situation where it's so serious that we have to make laws forcing people to hire one kind of people, they probably weren't hiring them from the start. That's why we had to do it. Are y'all slow? Let me tell you something. I was a booster for over 10 years. Do you know how many with a little Down syndrome I pushed out the way on the way out of Walmart? They always be the greeter, and they good at it. Hello. You know how many I done shoved, putting a little, Ernie, get the here. You know how many times I done that? Why do I gotta do it? Because they protecting that door. Receipt. Yeah. And you can call it whatever you want, but that's real. What you want them to do? Sit in an apartment, wither away? Really? Because what else would you do? That's up. Why couldn't they work a job like that? A door greeter. That's crazy. I don't know. It's scary. I want to say this too. Did y'all know that Latinos are boycotting Coca-Cola? Do you know Latinos are the #1 buyer of Coca-Cola?
Easily.
For the last 20 years, it's been Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper. Coca-Cola, somewhere, I think in Cali, called ICE on their employees. Lost half of them to ICE. You can now win up to 1,000 times your money on Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best way to get action on sports in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. Join over 10 million users and sign up today. Prize Picks has invented the flex pay, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. Prize Picks now offers MasterCard for quick and easy deposits into your account this sports season. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. Think Steph Curry will get more than 5 to 3-pointers next week? Giannis for more than 35 points? Cook up hot takes with your friends and win real money this basketball season when you and your crew run your game on Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best way to win real money this basketball season. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn on your sports opinions into real money all season long on Prize Picks. Where do you go from there? What's up with you starting to ask? You better shake this duty off. You was starting to ask, like, oh, can I let, what the is wrong with you? Anyway, they called, Coca-Cola called ICE on their employees, which is horrible. We're all in agreement to that, right? To be honest, we're not supposed to care about stuff. That's how we're supposed to be caring and not getting involved in other race issues, other trying to be assist to other people because we voted the right way, other people didn't, so they got to deal with what they deal with. But I don't know. You know the honest truth, if I saw ICE, like if I was driving down the street and ICE, they leaning around the corner with their little booklets and shit, you know what I mean? Do they come with guns or booklets or both? What do they come with? I just said I have not seen them locally yet. Listen, were they on the wrong side of the town, pussies? They better not with the Muslims. They better not have been there for them.
They took somebody with them too.
Is that somebody actively breaking in? Hello? Are you breaking in here? Is guns in here?
Why you laughing like we can't hear you chuckling? So why don't he just say something then?
Peace.
But we talking to him.
Listen, y'all. So, what was I talking about? They call ICE on half the employees, okay? Which is horrible. People been protesting, doing whatever. Latinos are the number one drinker of Coca-Cola. You know it's projected that Coca-Cola is going to be third for the first time, like, I think maybe ever, because they stopped drinking it. They sticking together. Friday they just passed sometime, I don't know, we were supposed to do No Big Business Friday. Did anybody participate?
I did.
I did as well.
Yeah, I bought gas. I had to. You ain't know gas was one of them, did you?
I did. Yeah. It's any corporation stuff. I ain't.
So why you make that face?
Block out, please. But yeah, I participated. Let me think. It's one thing because me and Shaquille.
It was like a bunch. It was like gas, appliance. It was like
you could go to small business, poppy stores, stuff like that. You just can't go to big. Honestly, yeah, you just couldn't go to
I can't ride
like.
no bike to Philly though. Sorry, I can't.
Please, Phelps. But yeah, I did participate. A lot of people just ignored it. The thing about it that's frustrating is that it works.
Nah, those things work.
And then it's like, it's not even like it works because somebody sat and did math, statistics on it, figured it out. Didn't get on the bus. The bus was 3 cents a piece. Okay? The bus hold 32. Some kind of way, those 3 cent transactions added up to the point where niggas ain't get on that bus for months. Changed. It happened already. Mm-hmm. And it happened in the South. The racist South a million years ago. So it's like we already know this, but I think things got to get darker, take it serious. You feel me? My thing is when stuff like that happen, I want to be on the right side of the numbers. That's how I think about it. You know what I mean? Because in the middle or the, you know how many black people say, I ain't worried about that. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know why does that take so much out of you to participate? You don't have to participate and take a picture. You don't have to participate and get the picture, the t-shirt that say, I participated in the blind, don't buy blackout, whatever, right? But you just don't do it because it's the right thing to do. What the only thing I liked about it was when I heard about it, about it from a white guy, but it was all black people doing it. So it just gave my mind the impression that we were all doing it. Because ultimately, that's really the whole thing. It's not really a black and white thing. I keep telling y'all that. Nobody listens to me. I want everybody to know that's listening, Juice is here. Yeah, they asked for you. Okay, hold on, Tom, send me something. Oh, please. I told Tom to send me something about Angie Stone. This she sung the theme song for Girlfriends. My girlfriend.
I never knew that was her.
Through thick and thin.
I never knew Angie Stone sung that. That's crazy.
I knew a lot about her though because I had watched this little baby TikTok thing about her, but it was so interesting. I think she went, I don't want to say stuff and I'm wrong, but like had financial difficulties and got ripped off, like that old story or whatever. But she like persevered and she makes great money because like she run her show good and she tours. I believe she was touring when she passed away. That sucks.
They said she was on her way to Mardi Gras.
Oh, that sucks. I want her to perform or to like chill out.
Probably,
Either way, it sucks. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't see this. What Tom said with the
And when I seen that, it just happened. I mean, I guess we dating ourselves. This is today, right? When I first seen it, I thought it was like, I'm like, what the f-? It was one of those where I thought I misread something. I feel like whenever a tragedy happened and it's like the news don't break either at night or in the morning, it just feel like it's weird. Like if it's in the middle of the day, I'd be like, is this real?
child, you can't tell what's real no more. It's a girl blasting off on Future. I didn't really get to watch it. She been talking about Future for a couple days, and she has like him either in a text tripping or in a voice note tripping. I'm pissed. I can't find it.
Damn.
That same girl exposed something else before, and it's crazy because usually when I see those girls exposing, it's like gross, but it was something about her. I liked her. She was real spicy. Yeah. Tom has here that, oh my God, the Floyd Mayweather thing. Did y'all see Floyd Mayweather talking about Donald Trump? Oh my God. It was bad. Like I felt secondhand embarrassment. And guess where I saw it for the first time?
You said why or where?
Guess where I saw it? Guess where the first place I ever saw Floyd basically sucking Trump. Like that's the only way I can explain it. Guess where I saw it, y'all?
Right.
When I said y'all gonna crack up because it's gonna seem like it makes so much sense. 50 Cent page. 50 posted
50 on his 50 right now. He on his 50 rant. 50 get on the 50 rant page is just, you know.
I don't think I could find it. I wanted to put it in the mic.
Cause 50 will post something and delete it. I learned that.
Oh, he one of them?
Yup.
Who knew?
I ain't know that neither. I thought he left it up there.
I mean, if he did, he would have 73,000 posts.
Mm-hmm.
Derek just brought that to my attention. That somebody we both know has 80,000 posts and 7,000 followers. I didn't realize how strange that is if you think about it.
We had Trump before. We didn't appreciate him. But I think Trump is a great president. Actually, he's the best president. In my eyes, he's the best president we ever had. Great businessman, and that's what it's about. Trump has done an amazing job, and a lot of people around America are upset. But no matter who goes in the White House, we're always upset. Right. And I think Trump is the man for the job. He's the best president in my eyes.
And then it's like, that's the thing. If you notice about Trumpers, anybody support Trump, it's always the extreme. He's the best ever. It's nobody better. We never had. It's so stupid. It's like you could be a good candidate or whatever without being the best or better than somebody else. You already showing the type of person you are when you speak like that or you talking. And he trained that. That's why they call him a cult, because they talk like that. That's weird. My thing is, it's hard for me to call him. I do think it's cultish as far as the poor people to support him. Like Floyd, he getting a bag. I don't give a. He's getting a bag. He's
Yeah,
not
I
just
don't-
talking like that.
I don't think it's cultish.
It's no way that Floyd just said that for free. You think he said that for free?
Yeah, I do.
Bro,
Only-
you think he said that for free?
Yeah,
I don't
yes.
believe it. I don't
Only
give a
reason
fuck.
I believe is I believe that a lot of these people are talking for free because they're in a bracket to where like we kind of don't understand how their money is moved. I feel like Trump saved them that much money that it's like, oh my God.
I agree.
That's what but so I feel like if
two things could be the
Yeah,
same at
so
the same time.
it's-
I
but
still
I-
think he got paid, but I agree with
Yeah.
you saying.
I ain't
don't
got
know.
to pay you if I just
Peop-
saved you $100 million on your taxes though. See what
You
I'm
gotta
saying?
look at the background though. Look at everybody else. Everybody else is overly, superly paid. This Chef G had to join. What, you know what I mean? It's like if you look backwards, how many people can you say that you didn't think get paid? Because I seen it's like blatant. Amber Rose, nothing going on. You know
Oh
she
yeah,
got
yeah,
a
yeah.
bag.
It was definitely checks given
You
out.
feel me?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like I don't know. I think
just don't
all
feel
of
like
them are
Floyd
paid.
was one of them, but he
they
definitely
are
gave
saving
checks
them
out.
money, but
He
at
gave
the end of
checks
the
out.
day, people enjoy that. But he is a loose cannon. People do not like him for the most part. Like he would be so easy if he was the king. If he was the king he wanted to be, it would be so easy to overthrow him because people really hate that. They do poll ratings on like if people like people or whatever. He's been the most hated forever. New Yorkers have always hated him.
Yeah, they don't like
And the
him.
thing about the key about what Floyd said was him being a great businessman. That is a lie. That is a bona fide lie. I will argue anybody. I am not a debater because I'm not good at dates and shit. I will argue any motherfucker. I did that with the weed man one time because I didn't know it was a conspiracy theorist. He think Democrats eat babies. I'm for real. Real Trumpers think Democrats eat babies. Y'all don't know about Pizzagate? You do. Don't you? And QAnon. You know the start of that was a meme, like trolling. Isn't that interesting? If you think about it. You saw that documentary, it was so good. It was so good. Why the fuck is the window open? Or is it just freezing?
cold.
It's just a craft. We get treated like shit here. Anyway, what was I saying? No, I will argue anybody in the world that Donald Trump is not a good businessman. It's mapped out. And it's crazy because I'm obsessed with documentaries and it just so happened I watched a lot of Donald Trump documentaries. You know what I mean? I legit never thought none of this would happen. Like I thought it was a joke. The first time Donald Trump said he wanted to be president, he was probably 25. This has been a dream. It's interviews with him in the 80s where he's supposed to be this real estate guru before he really up a lot. Because he's a fast talker and he always knew how to work media, right? Where he's saying, maybe I could become the president soon. They might, next interview, ain't nobody laughing. Because it's like, you know what I mean?
He manifested his presidency.
He definitely did. He's a piece of shit. His father, the bulk of his father's money comes from really nasty, raggedy apartments that he never fixed. He always refused to rent to black people. It got so bad that the city had to come out and force him. They had the DEI apartment building because he would not rent to black people or Puerto Ricans. He come from a long line of racists, okay? The Trumps. His father was very ugly, small head, bunch of hair out his ears, not cute, striped hair like a skunk, not a cute guy. And I feel like he loved Donald, but he had to be a little ashamed of him because he was such a the father was successful. Even if he ripped people off, he was successful. All Donald Trump's original ventures failed. Donald Trump has a failed business for every bump on your face. Donald Trump meets the college where he was teaching people how to do business. Every single casino in Atlantic City failed. He's a Some of them buildings ain't his. They just at the end of the negotiation, they kept Trump on the wall. But he don't own it because he lost it because he's a bum. He's a bum. He doesn't have anything successful. He did that reality TV show, and Americans are fat and dumb, and it's locked in with people. The bulk of America, when they see him, they're watching The Apprentice. You're fired. You're fired. That's what they see. They don't know that's a office suite somewhere. It's a rental, and his fat take his sweatsuit off and put on a suit and pretended to be a boss for a couple hours on camera. You're fired. He didn't even do that well. Still, that's locked in their brains. You know that's next, right? He about to put cameras in the White House. He gonna have a reality show. That gonna jump. And guess who gonna put it out? Zeus. Everybody laugh now. Zeus getting money like. Have you noticed how?
They are.
Let me tell you something. No hat. Take it off. Lemon pepper, whatever the your name is, you did that, boy. You did it on the backs, on the BBL backs of black women, but you did it, boy. You getting money. Taking them to Africa. They getting money. I watched y'all do that shit. I watched y'all. They hired me for a whole shit. Yeah. Moving on.
Call that man lemon pepper.
That's what they call him. And you know it's real because I was trying to figure out his girlfriend name, and I Googled what's Lemon Pepper's girlfriend name, and the third suggestion was Janisha.
Oh, shit.
That's his name. He done made a way for himself. And I feel like with him, he totally, like this is a big success for him, and he wanted that rock star thing, and he has it. He got access to all the women. They say he talked to them like he's very aggressive with them. I don't know what the truth, but that's what they say, right? And yeah, exactly. I got so tired of them talking about Wendy Williams. She went to lunch with her son. She put her own socks on. She bought a pair of sneakers today. I don't give a f. I'm happy to talk, but please. God damn. That's how it was with Jada Pinkett and them for a while. I'm so glad that died down. Lord. That little head was all over the internet every day. I just seen a video of her recently and it talking about selling crack at the bottom of the hill in Cherry Hill in Baltimore. I said, this been a liar. She ain't sold no crack. I don't believe it. What's next, guys? Tom sent me some more Snapple facts. Appreciate it, Tom. Yeah, well, it is Women's History Month. Happy Women's History Month, and we're going to dedicate this Women's History to Angie Stone. It's a great loss.
Condolences to Angie Stone and her family.
She wrote on D'Angelo's first album. I didn't know that.
You know what's funny? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be ignorant. I wanted to blurt out an Angie Stone song, but India Reed, the only thing that keep coming to my mind is up.
I wish I didn't miss you anymore.
Brown skin keep coming to my. I don't know why it keep popping up in my head.
Walk through the door. I wish I didn't. And she wrote.
Yeah, there it go. Yeah,
Miss
you feel me? There you
anymore.
go. I can't eat. I can't sleep. Yeah, turn me up.
Anymore.
Because the wrong song is coming to
Waiting
mind
for
right now.
love to walk through the door. Okay. Tom has here 20-year-old SU student dies in hazing incident, pledging, what's my thoughts on fraternity sororities? I don't get in it. My aunts are all Deltas. They never told me no secrets or nothing, and I have begged. When I was a kid, I used to be like, well, what do you do this with it? And they'd be like, we can't tell you. We have to kill you.
I heard
They
about
all
a lot
talk
of,
like
I
that.
heard about a lot of that. I can understand how they die easily.
I mean, I watched documentaries about pledging and stuff, so I know a little bit like how physical it gets or whatever. But just the whole thing, I don't know. I just kind of respected what they got, and I just don't. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People die pledging. I don't know. I have a cousin that passed away, and it was like rumored that it was pledging connected, but it started at school. One day he just couldn't walk. Like he pledged, he got sick after pledging, and then he never walked again. And then things went downhill. Now that I know a lot about like MS and different stuff like that, I feel like maybe that's what it was, but that's not what I heard. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's still a bad joint, though. It's still a bad joint.
Yeah,
for sure.
it
Because
is.
do go overboard, and that should be whack too. Because it's like
It's not, but it's not monitored by anybody. And anytime you have situations that are not, what's the word I'm looking for? Not monitor, something else.
No, I know what you're saying.
I want to know what I'm saying. You don't know the word?
You're not. You saying the right word. Like it's like no. It's no. It's not regulated. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. When things aren't thank you. When things aren't regulated like that, stuff like that happen. That's just what it is. That's why you have to have it. And I'm like anti-rule, anti-law, but like that no. It's nobody watching and them kids. Some of them on a little bit of a power trip.
Well, that no. See, Mona, let me correct you a little bit. The hazing, a lot of it is done by alumni, the grown men.
Right, but how old would the alumni on average be? Like 30?
That's a grown man, yeah.
That's what I'm asking. Like
Yeah.
30? Or because I'm thinking
Alumni
could be 23.
He can be, but
You feel me?
No, this one. But what I'm saying to you, so I'll give it to you. This is how I explain it. It's a whole bunch of alumni dues, right? The head, depending on how it's on how the pledging goes, it'll be so. Say if we at Dell State, right? It's a nigga that's pledging me there, but he might not be a head of the chapter. It's gonna be a pledge. It's gonna be like this. Is what I'm explaining. It's gonna be 3 or 4 like head positions, kind of. Only one of them, or really, is gonna be young boys. The rest of them be grown men and like that. Like they, with that hazing, they get took into different locations and different. You know what I mean? They go through the realm of stuff. It's not just all the kids just beating up on each other. It'd be the grown ones in there too. Cause they got post grad pledging too, right?
What is a post grad?
You could pledge after you graduate from college.
What the f*** would you do
It get
that?
deep. That's a
Because
thing.
it is nothing but a plus. You know what I mean? Why didn't you join the frat? Oh, you were busy. Why, Steve Jobs? Oh, you had to pay for
You
your
gotta
own
pay.
school?
Yeah, you gotta pay to get whooped on,
No, you had to pay for your own school.
and you
I'm
gotta pay to
surprised.
pledge.
Why?
Don't chuckle.
Yeah, right, yeah. Paying the pledge is basically like donations, most likely, right? Like dues.
Yeah, dudes.
Yeah. I don't know much about it. You know, I know my aunt and them had battles, but I think that was a sorority thing.
I respect it. It's certain. Probably like,
Why didn't you pledge?
because when the first time,
And how you know so many secrets? Who the f- told you so they didn't get put out their group?
Because I'm the bull.
Bull or not, who the f- told you so we
Multiple
can report his
now.
ass?
Women, men.
People just tell you stuff like that.
Yeah. You gotta think that people. You gotta be think, fellas. Why somebody tell you that? It's been like that all my life. I feel comfortable telling me some crazy. But yeah, I heard about the fights, the paddling, the walking 20 miles, all of that shit. Facts.
Fights like they make them fight.
Yeah, you got to rumble in them joints. You have, yeah. Girls and guys, I heard, yeah.
No.
All right.
My aunts would never.
All right. But I told you though, if they
My aunts
AKAs,
would
they
never.
was they get
Why
looked
the
at.
f- would you assume we AKAs? My
'Cause you
aunts
told me.
AKAs, no, they're deltas, babe.
I said if. I said
Oh.
if they were AKAs, they would be
I
looked
thought you
at
was on some
different.
light skin. I thought you was on some. What's that movie when she licked down the park?
Is that School Days?
Higher education.
Oh.
No, school days, right? Yeah.
Nah. So the AKAs, people started looking at them funny because they was like,
They gonna kill it.
I don't give a.
What? Yo,
This
we
is-
are done at
This is all general conversation.
gonna buy Breakbeat.
They lightened up their. It was known that the AKAs lightened up on their hazing, and a lot of other organizations didn't appreciate that.
I could not imagine these fighting for civil rights and then going back to the frat house punching each other in the face. I just can't.
Facts. That's yeah.
This is gonna cause such a good conversation, though.
They know.
Please put on record that my original response was, I don't want no trouble. I know the educated gangbangers you are.
And what we said at the end.
I remember when, listen,
Allegedly.
I remember when they did like a black sorority reality show. When I tell you them fucking snapped, they got that off TV in weeks. Like, boom. First they sent letters, y'all ain't doing that. You feel me? Whatever house or check. What? They wasn't playing. That's when I really realized the type of strength they had. Because it's like, damn. Because they told them, and I remember the girls, the sorors, some of them, like, response was like, no, we could do it. It's a good thing. They're like trying to defend themselves and talk, man, them got removed and that show got the off TV, baby. You ain't gonna have us looking crazy. This ain't Bad Girls Club. Are you dumb? I can't even remember what sorority it was. If you remember, put it in the comments. Guess what you shouldn't put in the comments? What you think about my outfit, my face, my eyes, my lips. What you can do is get off my dick. Because I've been letting you get off for about a year. Big Mama coming back to YouTube in about a month. So you better straighten the up. Because I'm taking pictures. I'm cross-referencing Facebooks and posting bridal showers. Because a lot of you look like gorillas and waist trainers. So mind your business. And that go for some of you men too with your big fat ass. You let yourself go. Every time I crack a joke and say I can't see my coochie, you cracking the up and the remote shaking because your belly big too. Fat. Like I'm the only big. Please. I have a DM. You guys ready? What's funny? What's funny?
Bird sleep.
Always a bum. Sleep.
Man, you know
on
a
the
nigga sleep.
fucking
You heard his
job
voice
is
change?
a bum. It's not funny.
That's the sleepy voice.
Yeah, you right. All right, this is kind of long, but it's important. Can you please answer mine because I really need the advice? This may be long, but bear with me because I need you to hear the whole story. A cousin of mine who was adopted, but I always seen him as a cousin because you know how black people are adopted or not. Family is family. Plus, he was adopted from other family members. We got close and we would speak to each other often. One time we went out for drinks. I got real drunk that day, drunker than I ever have been before looking back at it. I feel like he may have even put something in my drink. And then a couple of days later, he mentions how his girlfriend wants to have a threesome. I ignored that because I thought it was a tad bit weird that he would mention that to me, and I just kind of awkwardly laughed it off and, of course, never did it. I chose to brush it off and continue being cool with him. Then fast forward 2 years later to more recently. I haven't been working, but I am actively looking for a job. Him knowing that, he will offer to give me money here and there and say he doesn't want me to pay him back even when I try. One day I'm on the phone with him and he mentions giving me $500 every 2 weeks to send him titty pics. Background story, there's a picture on my Instagram where I'm just wearing a regular tank top. Nothing sexual about the picture at all. And he always makes remarks about it here and there. Also, keep that in mind. This is long so unnecessarily. Like, you could have left out so much of this. We ain't even got nowhere. Like,
Get to the end of his creepiness. You know what I'm saying?
He calls me his sis/cousin, but when he wants to make the specific remark about this tank top, he says, oh, this is not a remark from my cousin. It's a remark for the girl in the tank top. So when he asked me for the pictures, I'm not going to lie, I say yes. But wholeheartedly, like, I love, like, we are so we think whatever we think, no matter if it's right or wrong. Because
that's why Baltimore say dummies. They make the most sense.
if you say,
little dummy.
If you say, like, as a woman, the whole thing from the beginning, because this is long, has been like leading towards him being kind of creepy.
I saw 5 red flags.
$500 every 2 weeks for titty pics.
I'ma take
you
it.
say, yeah. Now I'm invested. Did you get the money? Hold on. Where we at?
I knew this. How can I real
No,
quick?
let me finish. As long as where the money? I'm not gonna lie, I say yes. Where is it?
All I was gonna say.
Okay,
Right,
but wholeheartedly, no, I was never going to do that because it's weird and it's creepy. So why did you say yes? I only say yes so that we could get off the phone. Then he reached out to me via Instagram and text message, both separate days, and I ignored him. When I asked my one friend I could confide in about it, she said I shouldn't answer him, but something in me kind of wants to just tell him. It's weird, and leave it at that. What would you do should I tell other family members? Okay. What would I do? Let me see how y'all related again. I don't know. One time, first of all, I used to be in love with my cousin. I used to be in love with my cousin through marriage, right? He was real dark, skin, girly hair. I was in love with that boy. The first time I ever got drunk and partied with them, when I woke up, I had his phone number. I think I went on a date with him like once, and that was that, right? And I always felt like bad about it. It ain't lead nowhere, but still, you know what I mean? He ended up having a baby with my other cousin. It's like, I should have just had the baby.
Could have been one big family, you heard?
Nah, but we was related by marriage, and to be honest, his dad dated my aunt, and I loved his dad. That was my uncle. He really was. I call him uncle, you know what I mean? He got shot in his ass during the dice game. It's crazy. I gave out so much information people could put together. But either way, he was murdered, though, when we were all really young. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. They weren't even together anymore. You know what I mean? As far as like you dating your cousin. But he did come around. Even if his father be passed, he would come around on the weekend sometimes. So technically he was a cousin. I just wanted to put myself out there. So my cousin didn't feel alone.
So, wait.
The way they're related is he's adopted, but he's adopted from other family. And they grew up together. He always refers to her as sister or cousin, but sometimes when he talks about her on this one picture where you can see her titties, he'll say, I ain't talking about my cousin, I'm talking about her with them titties. You feel me? So when he offers the money for the picture, she needs the money, and then she thinks, well, it's the girl in the picture, but then she feel bad about it, right? So my official answer is, no, don't tell nobody, because now you're complicit. They're going to talk about you because you say yes, so just leave everybody out of it and stop talking to that man. But if it get hard, if it about titty pics, imagine how much get by on a bad day. All I'm saying, ain't no need to sit in the dark over there. That boy got a job, your cousin. Your cousin got it. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
The fact that you like crying and tiptoeing, you're not built. Just leave it alone. You're not built. Because if you was built, you feel me?
Yeah. It might not be. This game is not for you. But she already turned it around because she said yes, but didn't really, you know what I mean, do it or pull it off. But y'all my cousins. And like I said, all the
you on
shows.
payday. He said 500 every 2 weeks. That's out the check.
I ain't gonna lie to you. How many pictures? What are we talking? 3? 7? 15? 1 a day? What are we talking about? Let's talk business. I just thought about something. You tried to play me earlier. When everybody leave, I'm gonna cuss you the fuck out. Yes, you did. You tried to play me, and not only did you try to play me, when you try to play me, you almost slipped up on your words and played yourself. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna punch you in your face. Yeah, disrespect. I don't want to wrestle. Pause. Just took a nap sitting up. Like a 60-year-old. He took a nap sitting with good posture. This how his nap look. That's crazy looking dumb. Anyway, what else did I want to tell y'all? The show's coming to a close.
Yes,
I hope
please.
Phelps, get the out.
Thank you.
Get out. I've been told, didn't I say he didn't even have to film with us? I said that. I said Phelps might not want to film.
Because it's round 2. Just because you forgot about something don't have...
I don't care. That's not that important to me. I got something to do. It's stuff going on.
You done?
Okay, no, I got another one. I really do have another one. Okay. Okay. Hey, girl, I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible because there's a lot that has happened in the past year with me and my ex, and I don't know what to do. So me and my ex, we started back talking in March of last year. So boom. We started back talking or whatever, and he asked me to go out of town with him to pick up some work. Oh, God. Yeah, cool. Don't think nothing of it. We end up getting into the hotel, and we chilling, and I stepped out the room to go get something, and I come back, and he's getting his by the trans person that was there. Ain't gonna hold you. A was shot, rock.
What?
Like, I froze up, so I just walked back out the door. I mean, before that, we said we wasn't going into this looking for a relationship, so I didn't make a big fuss about it. I just told him that if that's what you're going to be on, I don't want to be around that shit. Simple. What?
That was like a walk to the bathroom, John, and come back, and he catching the top from the.
Not only, first of all, where did the trans sister come from? You ain't say nothing about that, but you said I was going out of town for some coke, grab some cocaine. Wait a minute. And I don't know. So me and my ex started back talking in March last year. So boom, we started back talking or whatever. He asked me to go out of town with him to pick up some work. Yeah, cool. Don't think nothing of it. We end up getting into the hotel. We chilling, and I stepped out the room to go get something. I come back in. He's getting his by
Oh, he called that up.
a trans person. Yeah, I don't know.
Out of town trans, he called that up.
And honestly,
Hotel.
she started out with she wanted to ask me something, but she ended it with, I told him that this is what you're going to be on. I don't want to be around that shit. Simple. Like, I think she forgot to ask what I thought.
She probably just wants your advice on what to do with the situation.
Yeah, like, if I walk in the room and I'm on a drug run with this boy, and I walk in the room and it's a trans person sucking on his penis, I'm getting whatever we came to buy, and I'm leaving. It's either that or we gonna fight, all three of us. I'm dead serious. We gonna fight to the death in this. It's a death match.
Why you
Who gonna make it
fighting?
to the door? Because this is shit. Y'all got me up here like that.
Yeah, you bung me out.
It ain't even about it being a trans person. What the you called me for? You could have called this.
You trying to put the
This
money?
bitch 6 foot. She can stuff all kind of places.
Trying to
You
put the
could have
money in
called
your
her big
pocket.
ass. Stuffed in her 13s, lined up her Jordans with it. Come up here for being a co-defendant. And this bitch ain't doing nothing but sucking. I rolled down here with an ounce in my cock.
Okay.
What we talking about? Jerome? I think I'm gonna get out of here on that note. Did you enjoy the show? I hope so. I've been working on an exit song, so every day I can look into your eyes in the camera and sing something like, the show was low, Phelps a hoe, see you tomorrow, out
You
the
jealous?
door.
Tell me jealous.
Your attitude was horrible this whole episode, and you getting cussed out
So
too.
what?
Yeah, go ahead and enjoy yourself, because you get cussed out in the morning. Say goodbye to him, Phil.